Listen up. Some of you are listening to the wrong voices, and you need to be careful whose voice you're listening to, because not every voice deserves real estate in your mind. And yet, you allow other people's opinions and other people's beliefs and other people's fears affect your confidence and your dreams and your direction in life. And not everybody deserves to be in your head, to know your thoughts and your beliefs and your direction and your dreams. And you want to know why? Because people project their shit. They project their shit. They project their stories why life didn't work out for them. They project their fears. They project their failures. They project. And a lot of those voices are loud and they're emotional. And you know what? Most commonly, they're from people that are closest to you. And they're loud emotional voices, and they'll project what happened to them in their past. Because if they failed, they'll tell you it was too hard. If they gave up, they'll say, don't do it. It's not worth it. If they got hurt, they'll say, don't trust. If they're afraid, they'll tell you to play small. But let me tell you, their past is not a prophecy to your future. Let me tell you about my mother. My mother is my biggest fan and my biggest opponent in life. She triggers me on everything. I'm 51 years old and the woman is still triggering me. She triggers me on her with her focus in life. She triggers me with her behavior. She triggers me with her words that are hurtful to me. She loves me and she challenges me. She challenges my patience. She challenges my sanity. And we all have one of those in our life. But you have to see them as a gift. You have to see beyond the harsh words. For example, my mother, I was prepping for a speaking video and she said, why are you doing that? Nobody wants to hear that. Why don't you talk about something people want to listen to? When I was going to college, she wanted me to go to a small community school like her instead of going to a big university that I could get into because I had the grades. Because she was fearful because of her failure or because of her fear of me leaving her. Whatever it is, you have to see and understand and just look past their setbacks, look past their failures, look past their fear and see it as a gift. Otherwise, their words will be your kryptonite. So you need to set a new standard for yourself. A new standard, a higher standard, a standard of listening to the voices that challenge you to grow. Listen to the voices that take 100% responsibility for their own life. Listen to the voices of those people that failed and got back up, that took the punch and got back up. Listen to those voices. Set a new standard for yourself. But most importantly, listen to your own voice. Because you and your voice is the strongest voice of them all. Pay attention to it and be careful to the other voices around you. Amen.